Hello and good day to one and all. Dr. Frank is back with another set of predictions. We're going into the Champions League. First time this season we're going to be delving into Champions League. You know the drill. If you like the content, we continue to bring out, like, share, subscribe, retweet, follow. Positive, negative comments, keep them coming, of course. We're looking at 3 matches on Tuesday's Champions League. The first one we're going to be looking at is FC Copenhagen versus Bayern Munich. In regards to this one, I'm looking at one guy to score only. Arguably the most integral player for Bayern Munich this season. I'm not talking about Harry Kane. I'm talking about Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané has been a revelation this season. There's a reason they've been talking about him this season. He's hot. He's hot this season. I think he continues his form in Copenhagen. And I really feel that he's going to get on that score sheet, especially away from home, the way that Bayern Munich play. Whether it's domineering football with possession, whether it's counter-attacking football, you know Leroy Sané is going to be on the end of something. So Leroy Sané to score is my first prediction. I'm looking at FC Copenhagen versus Bayern Munich, and the odds for that are 2.40. We then move on to the next game I'm looking at, Inter Milan versus Benfica. Both of these teams will remember each other from last season. And you know, Inter Milan, well, Benfica are going to want to get some revenge here, and they're going to show up again in Milan for sure. As far as these are concerned, I really feel like this is going to be a lovely open game, a majestic game. It's going to be a nice game to watch, actually. Both teams are going to be going at each other, attack versus attack. Don't think either one keeps each other out. So with that being the case, I'm looking at Inter Milan versus Benfica, both teams to score yes, and the odds for that is 1.75. And then finally, I'm looking at Lens versus Arsenal. Lens versus Arsenal. We've heard about Arsenal when they're travelling to Lens and, you know, the additional route and the hours and so on and so forth. Don't think that stops Arsenal getting on the score sheet here. However, Lens are not going to be a pushover at home, and they're going to get enough chances. I think they get on the score sheet as well. So I'm looking at both teams to score yes with under 5 goals in the match. Both teams to score yes with under 5 goals in the match, and you're looking at more than double your money for that one as well at 2.30. So quick recap as to what I'm looking at as far as Champions League Tuesday is concerned. FC Copenhagen versus Bayern Munich. I'm looking at Bayern Munich's Leroy Sané to score at any time in this game. Odds of 2.40. I'm then looking at Inter Milan versus Benfica. I'm looking at both teams to score yes at 1.75. And then finally, Lens versus Arsenal. I'm looking at both teams to score yes with under 5 goals in the match in total combined. And the odds for that is 2.30. There we have it. That's what we're looking at as far as Tuesday's Champions League is concerned. Dr. Frank signing out for now. Speak to you later. Bye-bye.